So, the last time I cut my hair was August of 2023. I usually like to donate it, but, this time I'm keeping my hair. Do it! So, I'm a bad person this time, so I have no comb, no hairbrush, so we're just gonna cut things and go with it. Does anyone want to buy this? Hey, we'll keep $7,000 for. Oh, did you hear that? My Achilles just popped. Right, the lead thing. So people have been like, hey, you ate a lot of lead, and they're like, that can cause your central nervous system to shut down, that can make your organs shrivel up, and you could perish. I'm sorry. What's with all the negativity? I'm just on my couch chilling at 9 a.m. eating my cashews, and you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna perish from this lead? Okay. So anyway, everyone's been saying that for like almost 2 weeks now since that video's been out, and just yesterday I'm like, maybe I'll look into this. You're gonna perish because you eat a bunch of lead and your organs are gonna shrivel and you're gonna have no central nervous system. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important would you say the central nervous system is? Like, are we talking like extremely, or like, is it like maybe like a 3? Like, are we talking like it's just like recommended that you have one, or is that imperative that I have that? Ow. So I did a little Googling. I did it. Hey, am I gonna survive eating lead? It said probably not. Oh, okay. So then I'm like, maybe I should look into this a little bit more, because I'm like, well, I'm gonna sweep the floor when I'm done. I'm putting it in a pile. No, but I'm serious. If anyone wants a bag of hair, I got, I actually have a bag of hair in my closet. Not for any weird reasons or anything, like I just, one time, maybe like 5, it has been in my closet for about 5-6 years now, but one of the times I wanted to donate it, I cut it all off. It's in braids and stuff. I had this done professionally this time, that one time. She put it in a bag. Like, I bought something from the store, and it's like, I just walked into my house with this bag. I brought it home. I never sent it in. It is still in my closet. Anyway, but the past couple of years I just cut my own hair because I'm like, I have 2 hands. I have a pair of scissors. Why would I pay for someone to do that? So then I'm like, okay, maybe I should ask someone about the lead thing. I think we've come to a point where maybe I'm gonna inquire about this. So yesterday, I went to my mom. I explained the video and why I'm asking and things like that. So I'm like, so do you happen to know if the pellets that we ate from the turkeys are in fact made of lead? And she said, and I quote, I don't know. So, what? Oh. I thought someone rang the doorbell, but apparently when I was talking loud, it like rings in here like a doorbell. That's fun. Oh my god. So then I was like, oh. Okay. Because I'm like, surely she's gonna say no. Because like, why would... Now, granted, my mom doesn't hunt. She never has. Because her dad said when she was younger, girls don't hunt. It's a man's job. Okay. But anyway, so then I'm like, okay. I was looking up on the internet a little bit more, and it sounds like most shotgun pellets are made out of lead. And I'm like, oh, that's some interesting news. Okay. Oh, I kind of like that. So then I'm like, okay, we gotta pull out the big guns, okay? Pun intended. So I texted my dad yesterday, okay? The one who would know. Well, now I have to pull out the text. Let me just pocket my scissors for a sec. La 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 la. Hey, it still works. Alright, I said, really random question, but do you happen to know if the pellets from the shotguns we hunted turkey with were made of lead? And this was the response. He said, I always used heavy shot shells, both for me and you. They are made from non-lead pellets. A lot more expensive, unfortunately. They are made from either bismuth or tungsten. Why do you ask? I just bought a box last year, and they are like $10 a shell now. Don't do any practicing with them. But I would like to note that he did say both for me and you. Now, all of my siblings hunted, so I don't know if that means like I'm the favorite one, you know what I mean? Like, because he didn't say that he used non-lead for them, you know? But that would also mean that I have eaten lead if he didn't use it for them. Because we all just kind of communally shared the turkeys. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he used non-lead for them as well. I hope. Anyway, so I responded, I was talking to my friend who hunts, and she mentioned that sometimes people use lead, but that it can cause issues sometimes if people accidentally swallow them when they eat the turkey because lead is toxic. Well, lead is toxic, but you know, I can make mistakes. I was curious, haha, because I'm like, I actually don't know what we used. And then he left me on red. Yeah, I didn't tell him that the reason why I needed to know that. And then he said, this is why you can't use lead for waterfowl hunting. I don't know what the that is. The birds were ingesting the pellets that were on the bottom of the lakes and ponds. Even though I don't shoot lead, I don't... Well, okay, I'm not gonna say that because that's a little graphic, but he said that when he was young, they used lead in pencils, and it was in paint and gasoline. He said, I think there is more significant hazards for lead exposure today than ingesting a pellet here or there. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just a few lead pellets. Come on now. He said, just an opinion. And then he asked me if I could pick him up from his colonoscopy. I said, absolutely. But yes, now I have to wash my hands before I can resume my haircut because my phone does unfortunately have arsenic on it, but that is a story for another time, okay? It involves my job, but I am currently still working there, so I don't want to upset that. So let's get back to it, shall we? Also, I don't have a mirror to see the back of my head. Kind of wish a little bit. I figured I was like 91% sure they weren't gonna be made out of lead because my dad is like, he could teach he could be a professor in hunting, like at a college. He knows everything about hunting. My dad taught his dad how to hunt. Oh, I already cut that piece. Now I made that really short. Oh my gosh, I should talk about like hunting stories in one video. Although, I feel like the ones that are legal, though, aren't that much fun. Pardon. Anyway. Alright, well, thanks for chatting with me. And, yeah, okay.